What's up, Toshi gang? Happy late Sunday or early Monday, wherever you are, depending on the time zone. I figured I'd just kind of slide an update Sunday night video here because Monday I have a full plate of other videos and won't be able to drop any Toshi content. But right now we're just kind of in a holding pattern because obviously the 2-year anniversary is coming up. Now, I originally thought it was going to be August 9th in like 2 weeks. Somebody wrote that somewhere. But no, Coco the dev has confirmed it is actually this week, July 30th. That is Wednesday, or at least Coco reposted that the 1-year anniversary was last year, July 30th, meaning the 2-year anniversary, I would assume, would be the same day, July 30th, this year, which is Wednesday. So, as I've said, a lot of times projects host big Twitter spaces on their 1-year anniversary. They time it with big announcements, partnerships, roadmap updates, stuff like that. So we will just have to see, but it's just in a couple days, so maybe Monday afternoon, Monday morning, they'll have some more updates about their plans for the big celebration. Now, here's the full 1-year exact chart for Toshi, and if this doesn't look bullish to you, I don't know what does. We are just slowly trending up here with a bunch of big spikes, meaning traders can be excited by big news, developments, etc. You want a little bit of volatility and trending up gradually. That's exactly what this chart is looking like, particularly in the last 5-6 months. That's exactly what you want to see. Now, on the week, Toshi is down 12%. On the 2 weeks, it is still up about 11-12%. Base chain did not have a particularly good week this past week, if you see right here. So let's look at base chain memes. So Brett, it was down 4% of the week. Toshi, as mentioned, down 11%. What else do we have here? Ski Mask Dog was down 11% on the week. Keyboard Cat down 8%. And Dog and Me down 10%. Miggles down 16%. So anyways, base, again, didn't have a good week this week. It did have a good week the week before, 2 weeks ago. But as mentioned, we have the big 2-year anniversary coming up. So can that change the game? We shall see. And before we go any further with Toshi, don't forget to check out this YouTube channel sponsor, BTCC. So if you're not familiar with them, they're a top 50 exchange. They're fully available for traders in the USA like myself, and Canada, and Europe, and pretty much everywhere else. No VPN or KYC is needed. Additionally, they always have a bunch of campaigns, competitions, giveaways going on. They're always right here on this part of the exchange website. They also just listed 6 new coins to their spot exchange this past week: Promptail, Arcade Network, Tac Build, and a couple other ones. And then if you do want to sign up for an account, BTCC, and get up to $10,000 in bonuses, it could be used to cover things like trading fees, trading losses, etc. Use any of these 4 links down here at the top of the video description area. Now back to Toshi, and then even though, it's the weekend and the price action's a little slow, we have some wild-ass tweets in the community. Well, first, just some good tweets like this. A lot of people are bringing up the fact that, again, 92.6% of Toshi holders have held the coin for longer than 1 year. I have never, ever heard of another coin that, even like SPX 6900, the stat for their long-term holders, it isn't even close to 92.6%. So Toshi holders bought in the beginning and they don't sell. So it's not a matter of how much lower it can go. It's just a matter of when is it going to start going up. This person says Toshi is going to explode. And I don't know what movie this is from, but I want to watch that movie. That looks pretty goddamn funny. This person echoes it. He's echoing watching Toshi explode from his lake. I think that's a good kind of explosion, not like a coin nuking and going down. I don't know. Maybe Toshi Joe could kind of clarify right there. This person's doing some TA. Toshi is bullish, hinting at a major breakout. This could be the week with the 2-year anniversary. Then it looks like a whale bought $74,000 worth just a couple hours ago at 10 p.m. tonight. That is always a good sign. This person doesn't need to do any TA. They're just saying Toshi is going up. That's all I need to tweet. Here's the Toshi plushie out hunting bears, literally slaying a bear with his gun, it looked like out there. It's bad-ass cat. Ready to battle? Toshi Maniacs are ready. That's in response to some TA, which this guy says we're about to hit the support zone and that it's just going to go up at some point. What's Toshi got up its sleeve? Been very active lately. Toshi has a birthday, so this person's predicting some sort of birthday surprise this week. I don't know. We shall see. And then the Toshi Twitter page wrote this in response to a Binance post. Lay the blocks for a strong foundation, and you can reach the most unthinkable heights. So it's basically just have a lot of developments going on during the slow times in the summer when the price isn't really doing too much, because then when October comes or when the next exchange listing comes and the market just turns up all of a sudden, that is when a coin like this pumps. So anyways, guys, the 2-year anniversary is the big thing. Monday morning, Monday afternoon, I would look at Coco's page, look at Toshi's page, see if they have any updates for maybe a Twitter space they're going to host on Wednesday to celebrate the 2-year, or just some other, I don't know, some announcement they had planned or some announcement of an announcement. We shall see. But that's it for now. Toshi Army, say hi down below. Thanks for coming up back later in the video. I'm signing out. Catch you later.